Patience. We as humans don't have much of it. You know, we don't like being in long lines, having to wait some time for our meals at a restaurant, or Sonic camping in the corner of the stage. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to be patient in different areas of your play and how it can greatly improve your playstyle. So, let's get to it! It's actually crazy how many people decide to approach their opponent because they are bored. This is one of the biggest excuses I hear people say when they lose to patient playstyles. Well, what if I told you that you can be patient and also not get bored of it? Mindlessly running into your opponent will often do more harm than benefit. When you unsafely approach an opponent continuously, you're doing most of the work for them. This usually results in them being able to capitalise off of the situation and likely putting you into disadvantage. Alternatively, it's sometimes worth playing relatively passive just so you don't fall into your opponent's game plan. You can play a bit more patiently in neutral by using safer options such as disjoints, which can help you find out how your opponent is reacting to your pressure. Let's have a look at this situation. I use Wario down tilt whilst my opponent is in disadvantage to pressure them for a reaction, as down tilt is relatively safe. I correctly read how my opponent is going to react afterwards. This gives me information on how they might react again if a similar situation occurs later in the game. However, make sure you're not pressuring with the same option most of the time, as your opponent will create counterplay. Such counterplay could include parrying, or just pressuring you back into a corner, giving you less space to work with. Although it's good to monitor your own approaches, you should always be mindful of how your opponent is approaching you. Are they continuously either shot hopping or full hopping to approach? Are they continuously pivot cancelling? By maintaining a patient playstyle, it will help you identify these options, resulting in more effective decision making. Having a more patient and thoughtful approach to the game assists in a safer neutral, which can be very beneficial for your playstyle. Just remember, now that you've got your hit, it doesn't mean you've won the stock yet. Keep in mind that advantage requires patience too. This can help you identify how opponents are approaching you from their disadvantage or uncomfortable position. Are you often prone to being hit by this? How about this? Or maybe this? Well, the likely reason is because you're acting too quickly off of ledge. By reacting soon after you have grabbed the ledge, it can help your opponent understand your playstyle, meaning they can make more educated reads. You know you can be patient on ledge as well as in neutral. For example, if your opponent is using an aerial or jumping a lot near the ledge, it is worth just sitting on ledge for a short while. Doing so will give you more time to think of counterplay and how you can avoid the situation. Just do take into account there are situations where you do want to act quickly off of ledge. A typical situation would be if you read that your opponent is going for a ledge trump, as the only way to counter this is by using a buffered option at the ledge. However, just like most mix-ups in this game, being patient isn't foolproof. If you're too patient too often, you're going to get punished. Do remember to mix up your ledge timings throughout the game, but just keep in mind that you can be patient on ledge and it's a strategy worth thinking about. I see this happen more often when my opponent is at a deficit, so next time you're a stock down, be aware on how you're acting from the ledge. Oh boy, I see so many people lack patience when edgeguarding. You see this situation right here? Joker is a good percent where he can be gimped or killed. However, he's in a bit of an awkward spot. Fox goes for the edgeguard and then, well, dies. I see so many people lack patience on the ledge, which more often than not either loses them stage control or straight up loses them their stock. Sometimes, just be patient, analyse the situation and take a realistic judgment on whether you think you'll be able to get that edgeguard. Mindlessly running off the moment you see your opponent off stage might not always work. Instead of mindlessly going off stage, how about you pressure your opponents more effectively? Remember, you can be patient when you're edgeguarding too. This can be done by delaying your aggressive option or waiting for an option from them. Just be mindful that your opponent can still overcome this with either an aggressive option of their own or mixing up by going high or low. But what happens if you just decide not to go for the edgeguard? Well, lucky for you, you're still in the advantage state. Instead, you can just be patient when sitting on the ledge. To round this section up, don't always just mindlessly go off stage when edgeguarding. Sometimes you can be a bit more patient and not even go for the edgeguard at all. Make the best judgment you can and stop overextending so much. Hey, look at that! You now know how to be a bit more patient in Smash Bros. Good job! I hope this video was able to help you be a bit more patient in some areas of your play. If you want to know more about what I get up to, go follow my Twitter account at I'mSBF. Or you can tune into my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/TheSBF, where I play Smash Bros and help people in chat. If you have any questions about patience, then do leave a comment below and I'll answer it best I can. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all very soon. See you later!